Hi Stampers, I'm Nancy from Stamp and Shout. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Every week I pick a Stampin' Up stamp. This week I picked the Brewed for You stamp set. Has coordinating dies. So every week I pick a stamp set, then I make 5 cards and I make 5 videos and I show them to you every day at noon. So Nancy at noon are my videos. So today we're going to make a gift card holder. So it opens up like that, and there's your gift card right there. So I love this one because it's a card and it's a gift card holder, and it's really easy to make. I also want to mention that anyone that leaves a comment will be entered to win today's card. So if you leave a comment, you'll be entered to win this gift card holder. And then I'll announce the winners on my Monday video. So hopefully you leave a comment, hopefully you win. So let's bring in today's supplies. So my base is Night of Navy, and it's scored at 5.5 and 2.5. It's 11 by 4 1/4. Then I have an inside layer that is white, and it is 5 1/4 by 4. Then I have a couple of scraps, Night of Navy and white. I have a scrap of crumb cake, and then I have this pretty designer series paper. This designer series paper is called Delightfully Eclectic, and let me show it to you really quick. It's 12 by 12, 48 sheets of double-sided paper. You get 4 sheets of every design, and it is so pretty. You're going to love it. And it's a great value. 48 sheets. Oh my gosh, you'll make a lot of cards with that, won't you? So if I forget to give you the sizes, visit my blog at stampandshout.blogspot.com, or you can always email me with questions, or even leave your questions in the comments. That way you get an extra entry to win today's card. So let me bring in my bone folder here. So I'm just going to burnish the score lines. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside. And I'm going to stamp in the top left corner up here, and I'm stamping in Night of Navy ink. So yeah, if you visit my website, you'll see all the colors that I used, all the supplies that I used. There's clickable shopping links, and there's more pictures, so there's a lot of information there. Then I also stamped one more time, and I brought in a happy birthday stamp, and this is from Circle Sayings. So I'm using that happy birthday, and I'm just going to stamp up in the center. So I can go ahead and put a couple of these pieces together. So we're going to go ahead and glue the inside piece. Right in the center. And then I can glue this designer series piece on the inside. And I can also glue this piece on the front. Then I have this little strip here, and it goes right there. So the designer series paper is 4 by 2 3/4, 4 by 2 1/4, and 4 by 1. So basically what I do is I cut a 4 by 6 piece of designer series paper, and then I just cut 2 3/4, 2 1/4, and that leaves you with the 1-inch piece. So now what I'm going to do is on this flap, I'm going to bring in a hole punch, and I have a 1-inch hole punch. So here's our card, just like that. Open it up. This little flap here, I am going to go ahead and put it in my hole punch. I'm going to center it and just go halfway. And that's going to create a little opening for our gift card. Next, I'm going to bring in some tear and tape, and I'm just going to seal this little flap closed. So it just needs a little bit of tear and tape at the top and the bottom. and then close it. So that is our gift card holder, just like that. And now we just have to finish the front and make it look cool, right? So I have these two pieces, Night of Navy and White. I cut these out using the Countryside dies. And if you're watching me this week, you're going to see that I use these dies a few different times. I like these dies a lot for sentiments and this laying other stamped images on it. Just really a cool shape. So I can go ahead and glue these two pieces together. And don't forget, I will have all the sizes, more pictures, shopping information on my website. It's right there, stampandshout.blogspot.com. So now what I need to do is stamp our growler. And that's the jug, in case you're wondering. I'm going to stamp it in Night of Navy. And now I'm going to cut that out with the die. So did you know this was called a growler, this little jug? So let me cut that out and I'll be right back. So we have that all cut out. And then ahead of time I went and cut out these other die pieces. So there's a little, I forget what that's called. But I cut out the leaves and the little planter piece. I can't think of what that's called. Ale? No, it's not ale. Barley. Hops. It's hops. You can tell I'm not a beer drinker, right? So you just break away the little pieces. So I have the little hops cut out and a couple of leaves already done. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp on here. And I'm going to stamp Oh Ale Yes. And I'm using the Night of Navy ink. I'm going to pop this up on a dimension or two. So we'll put that like that. And then we'll just glue these on. So when I glue this, it's such a fine little piece. I add glue to the back here and there, just little dabs here and there. And then I have a silicone mat, and I just get that excess glue off. And then I go ahead and put it on wherever I want it. So I'm going to put that right there. And the same thing with the leaves. Okay, now all we have to do is put this on here, and I'm popping it up with dimensionals. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at it and I'm centering it. I'm just going to flip it over and look at it that way. So you just kind of eyeball it. And that's going to tell me where I can put my dimensionals. They have to be everywhere on the left side. So we don't have to stick it down to our card and we won't be able to open it. And that's it. So there is your gift card holder. Isn't that cool? Got a little dimensional here. So there you go. Gift cards just slide right in there. So I hope you liked today's project. Go ahead and leave your comments. Remember, if you leave a comment, you'll be entered to win today's card, and I'll announce the winners next Monday. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you liked my video, give it a thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe you have a friend that would enjoy it too. Like I said, my videos are going to be very, very short, so you can watch them from start to finish. I'm doing all the fast forwarding for you. So by the end of my video, you'll know how to make your own card. And again, visit my website for more information, for stamping products, for all the details. And if any questions, leave them in the comments or email me. Thanks for joining me. Don't be shy. Stamp and shout.